So yesterday we finished fitting this trim piece. So this was on the truck when we picked it up. I don't know how old it is. Doesn't really matter. It's still serviceable. So we changed it up a little bit and we're just bolting through the top with our socket cap screws. There's a little bit of a gap right here. Maybe like a 16th, an 8th, I don't know. A little bit. And I'm okay with that. I also think that when I tighten down this bed, that gap will close. And I'll check it before I take everything off. Because the bed, I loosened up to move, remember? So shifted the bed a little bit closer to the cab, shifted the cab back on the frame so we could get these running boards to fit the way I want. And then if there is a gap, I think that's, something we can put a little strip of something in there to close it up completely. And it won't be that visible. But, when you bend all the way down and look, it doesn't look bad anyway, because at least it's even. And so you could screw this to the bed and close that gap, and then you also screw it to the frame. So that's also another option. We'll just have to wait and see what it looks like when I'm done. Then we'll make a decision. But before I move on to the other side and repeat this whole process, I'm going to do something about that exhaust pipe. So exhaust is in its done position. It's not moving. I left it long on purpose. And, it sticks out 3 7/8, 3 3/4, let's say, on the front side. On the back side, we're at 2 3/4. So how much stick out do you want? I think we don't need a lot. I think about 1 inch would look pretty cool. Stick it out a little bit, but not too dramatic. I don't want you hanging up on it when you walk by. Certainly don't want you rubbing your shins on it. And since his wife's going to be getting on this side, I don't want her ripping up her legs or clothes or anything. So then you have to decide, are we going to cut it straight across and go down? Are we going to angle it? There's so many different variations. So I think for starters, I'm just going to go straight across like this, because then it's a slash cut on the pipe. It'll change the dimensions of the look. It'll make it look wider than it is. So, why not? Stuff is really hard to mess with. It's kind of hard to draw a straight line on a curved thing. I'm going to go like this. It's not the way I did it. Come up in front. Yes? Yes. show you what I mean. So when you come over the top, it looks pretty good. The bottom seems to stick out a little bit, but that's kind of an illusion depending on your eyeball. Then when you look from the front, looks pretty good. When you look from the back, it looks like the bottom's sticking out too much. But then if you go up front and trim that off, then the back's going to be looking like it's sticking out too much. I don't know. From over here, it looks like absolute hell. Ugly, ugly, not too bad. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Give it a walk around. Let me get that tape off of there. Maybe not. Let's keep the tape on for a second. Because what I want to do, I gotta clean up this edge right here. There's a goop. I don't know.
Listen here, baby, can't you hear me sing? Your hard luck woman ain't learned a goddamn thing. Well, you shine so bright and come on strong. One day here and the next day gone. Said you're one day here and the next day gone. Come around here looking for all you can take. Move me so hard, make my poor heart shake. Make my poor heart shake. Chasing you, woman, I'm chasing my tail. Can't catch either, so it's just as well. So it's just as well. Love like that, it can't last long. You're one day here and the next day gone. You're one day here and the next day gone. Lightning in a bottle shines so bright. Seen you, baby, just the other night. I said I seen you, baby, just the other night. Well, listen here, baby, can't you hear me sing? You're a hard luck woman, ain't learned a goddamn thing. Well, you shine so bright and come on strong. One day here and the next day gone. Well, you're one day here and the next day gone. One day here and the next day gone.
Clean the tip. Hmm.